Joining me now, University of Austin founding chair and the Palantir co-founder, Joe Lonsdale. Joe, it's good to see you on this program. In some ways, you might be unsurprised by this data put out by Nate Silver, but that members of the far left in America tend to be the most entitled and least accomplished among us in the country.
Yeah, there's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of lack of common sense on that side. And you know, it's not surprising at all to me. I think it's what you're seeing. You're seeing people who go to university, they're programmed by these crazy ideologies that have conquered these universities, and when they don't succeed, they become activists.
And is this an adage which I've heard said before, Joe, and I've never found proper attribution, but is this that there is no greater resentment than that of the merely rich to the truly wealthy? Or is this merely rich kids going and getting totally useless degrees and PhDs at big-time elite universities?
You know, I think it's driven by the surplus elites. That's where a lot of the vibes come from. And then you know, people think it's the working class, but the working class, you know, it's really funny. Mamdani is talking to these working class people on his videos, and he's saying it's too expensive, right? We got to fix it. And the guy responds to him. It's his first video I saw today. The guy responds, yeah, the licenses are too expensive. I have to pay somebody for my license because I'm waiting in line for a license from your government. And Mamdani's featuring this. And I think he's not even necessarily smart enough to understand. He's making like a pro-liberty argument, right? So all these things he's complaining about are actually caused by government. I think some of the smarter socialists, they purposely break things with government in our cities in order to then have an excuse to blackmail people on our society. But I think a lot of these people maybe don't even understand, Will, that they actually are the ones breaking things.
But, Joe, what do you say to the argument that Zohran Mamdani made to Jon Stewart, and many of these DSA and, in fact, Democrat candidates make, which is, hey, you enjoy Social Security? Do you enjoy the DMV? Do you enjoy the post office? Do you enjoy libraries? Well, that is courtesy of democratic socialism.
Yeah, the library actually in New York was from Andrew Carnegie, right? Actually was a huge gift at the beginning of the century, as were most libraries. They're created by capitalists. And the wealth that makes America exceptional, the wealth that makes all these people doing so much better. I mean, listen, move to Africa, right? Move to a poor country that doesn't have a free society. Move to socialist Nicaragua. Move to a place where they'll take away everyone's guns and then take away their money. Like, obviously, you want to be a poor person in a rich world. The things that are broken, the fact that we have traffic even, is that our government's incompetent, won't let us build cheap tunnels with Elon Musk, right? The fact that the healthcare is expensive. AI could be fixing that right now. We're fighting hard to fix the policy to fix that. It's government that's broken these markets, and we have to get government out of the way and let us help the poor people, let us help the middle class.
And then finally, Joe, what do you make of what's happened in Nicaragua and this premise that you can vote your way into communism, but you cannot vote your way out of communism?
You know, we're Texans, Will, and they got to take away your guns first to do that. In China, in Iran, in Turkey, in Nazi Germany, in Nicaragua, they took away their guns, and then they took away their right to vote. We're going to keep our guns here in Texas, and we're going to keep our right to change government through a republic, and we're not going to let it happen.
Boy, it's a great point. It seems like a simplistic point, but it's a great point that makes whatever happens here somewhat ahistorical. The history of communism and socialism is that you can get in, but you cannot get out. But that has not run into a highly armed and motivated, rebellious population that is the United States of America. Joe Lonsdale, great to see you.
Great to see you.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.